Hi folks, it's Michael here again. Right, this is another review for the This Is My UK blogspot.com. Now today I've picked up another gear that I mentioned to you earlier. I'm gonna try to do. It's a Nikon D300. It's a semi-pro camera model, so it's not the basic stuff and not an entry level, and also not the top of the range from Nikon's. Now the thing is, I went through it as a complete beginner in Nikons. I never used one before, so I made a short list here on my iPad of things I want to mention to you, what I reviewed and what I found interesting or annoying. So there's a few of them, so I'm just gonna be brief and quick on that. So the Nikon D300 has been released in 2007. That literally means that it's a pretty old camera itself as a body, but it's been a while recognized in the photography area, so the people like it, enjoyed it, and I've seen they've been using that a lot. Now it's got a crop factor sensor, so it means if you're trying to run a studio, it's probably not gonna be the best choice for your work, because it literally gives you a 50% more on your lens. Now on the other hand, it comes with a variety of choices in lenses, what Nikon is doing for the Nikon. So that's how they call the lenses in Nikon. It's just Nikon, but still there's a variety of these, and that's pretty reasonable priced, especially for this model as well. Now another thing that I liked about this is actually the built-in flash. Now the fact that it's semi-pro camera, it means it's not only running the external flash, what it's got a hot shoe for, but it allows you actually to pop up one and just use it when you need it. So it's a handy thing to have if you need a bit of the fill flash in your camera that you're actually missing on the top level cameras. Now I'm sorry, I'm looking right here on my notes, but I don't remember what I wanted to say, because quite a lot of those things. Now the camera itself, it's pretty bulky, heavy, and very good in the hand. I don't know why, but it just feels right. It's got a totally different layout, so if someone is used to Canon like myself, like putting the thumbs, putting the fingers, the shutter fingers, it's totally different. You hold the camera a totally different way, but it's still okay to hold it like that. Now what I found extremely disappointing for me was the fact the user interface. I couldn't get any idea what the heck is going on. I mean, I went through the options thousands of times, and it's just like speaking to me in different language. I switched even to Polish, but it's my original language, but it still was different to what I would expect to see here. So the user interface is a definitely downside of using this camera. Might be because it's actually semi-pro. So if you start from an entry level and you go through the manual, you might be okay with it, but it's something I haven't done, so maybe it's just my fault. Okay, what I like in this one, it's this burst frames rate. It's going up to the 7, so when you get this on the, I would try to make it sound now. I don't know if that's gonna work, but no. It sounds, hopefully it sounds pretty reasonable, but it's sort of quick. So if you've got your kids running around, this is probably the right choice for you. So if you want to catch them and get all the stages of the run, this is going to be the body of your choice, because it's quite good in the frame rate. Now what else happening with this one? It's got one downside. It's from my perspective, what I went through using this was a focusing time. It was a little bit slower than I'm getting on my Canon, but it might be also the fact I've been using just a lens that it wasn't that quick. But as I said, I'm not very good in Nikon, so I'm just doing like from the Canon's perspective point of view. Now another thing, alright, it allows you to run and save your images in JPEGs or RAW files. TIFFs, they are as well available. So, one more thing. There is no video recording on this. It's got a live view function, so you can watch on this big screen. That is a nice good screen, quite a big one. So you can view actually what you're going to take a picture of, but you can't record a video. Now what else? I would say, just as a resumption, it is extremely complicated for beginners, so I just suggest if you want to go with Nikons, start with an entry level. This is a semi-pro camera, and yeah, it's just too hard to use as a beginner. I'm pretty confident in using cameras, but after 4 days of use, I'm saying pass to Nikon at this time. Well, anyway, this was my short review of the Nikon D300. Michael was here, and just remember to visit my website, that is the thisismyukblogspot.com. Thanks a lot, cheers, bye.